Everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a special energy update for the Divine Feminine. Later, either tonight or tomorrow, we'll have an update for the Divine Masculine, but today it's really all about the Feminine. If you haven't checked it out already, I was sitting down to do this video when some special channeled messages came out with regards to the Divine Feminine being light workers, protecting their energy, having faith in this journey. So really go check that out. It's some really powerful messages that came through. I was not expecting that. I was expecting to do this video, just a regular check-in for Divine Partnerships. So check that out. I'll put it in the link below. Really interesting messages that came out. Really beautiful, powerful energy that was there. So don't forget to miss that. There's some messages there with regards to the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, stepping into your power, just what it means to be a light worker on this journey as well. So don't forget to check that out. Turn my phone off here. So today we are doing a check-in on the Divine Feminine. I'm really feeling the Divine Feminine energy today. I feel like we've been going through a lot. I know I certainly have. I have been balancing moments of complete high vibe, almost like ecstasy, just feeling completely overwhelmed, bawling with a sense of overwhelming love for my divine counterpart, and trying to balance that with feelings of just loss and grief because I'm not seeing what I want to see on the 3D. I'm not seeing any physical evidence of anything with regards to our relationship. Well, I'll clarify that. So my divine partner and I, as you guys who have been following me know, we've been in contact. You know, you can check out our story on the Ascension Confessions playlist or watch some of the older Divine Partnership readings. I go into these intros, I share my story because, you know, it's all about sharing the experience. Because we are on a shared journey. We really are. So as you guys know, my divine counterpart and I, we have been basically almost kind of like inseparable for the past year and a half. Sometimes by choice, sometimes not. Just enjoying each other's company, enjoying the magic of each other's company. And there have been, you know, a couple weeks at a time where we haven't, you know, seen each other, but, you know, always, you know, coming back to a place, you know, where we're talking and we're coming back to harmony, coming back to forgiveness. You know, it's very easy, like, to pick up where we left off with each other. A couple of weeks ago, we had a great, you know, we triggered each other, but for the most part, we had a great weekend. And then we exploded at each other. And it was like everything came to the surface. A lot of healing had to be done. And we haven't seen each other. We haven't seen each other since the beginning of March. And that's the longest that we've been without seeing each other. It's the longest we've been without talking. We didn't even talk to each other. And, you know, my divine counterpart is funny because he'll sometimes speak through, like, what he posts on Facebook and stuff. There was nothing there. There was nothing. There was nothing. Like, there was no evidence. And the way that, you know, we spoke to each other, I'll be honest, the way that he spoke to me, even though, like, he was remorseful and he apologized, like, it was harsh. It was really harsh. And it was almost like the love was withdrawn. And that was really tough for me. That was really tough for me because I had to really go within and find faith. And I kind of lost a lot of faith the past few weeks. I kind of lost a lot of faith because I was focusing so much on the 3D and what wasn't there. And, you know, he had been saying, you know, that we are just friends all for the past year and a half. Well, mostly for the past year and a half, you know. We don't act like we're friends. You know how that goes. We are not just friends. This relationship is not just a friendship. I know it. I think he knows it too on some level. But that's what he was saying. But even so, the love was still there. The love was always there between us. And part of my journey was accepting what is, just accepting what we are and appreciating what we are. And that's friendship. But even in the past few weeks, it felt like that had been withdrawn. Because even though we were only just friends, even though we weren't just friends, I'm just going to put that out there, we were not just friends, the love was still there. He was still showing affection. He was still showing interest. He was still showing love. He was still showing that he cared about me. And then the past few weeks, that all disappeared because he disappeared. He didn't reach out. You know, I reached out a couple times, and he just wouldn't respond. You know, I would bare my heart, and he just wouldn't respond. And then, you know, my book came out, and he did say congratulations, which was very nice, but something felt so hollow. You know, something felt like it had changed. There was so much distance between us, and that's what I've been grappling with, you know. It really felt like the past few weeks, especially with this last full moon, which was very difficult. I had a complete purge, a complete meltdown, felt really lost, kind of like a tower moment. It was like we feel so disconnected. And I even said to him, I don't know where we go from here. Like, where do we go from here? What does he want? That's the thing. I don't know what he wants. I don't know what he wants. And I've never had that clarity, and that's been a tough thing, but I've always had faith because I've always felt that love from him, but now it's like even that's disconnected. And I have to, you know, there came a point the other day where I just felt an overwhelming surge of love for him and from him, and I said, you know, I have to have faith. I have to believe in this. Because, you know, listen to that video that I channeled today, as within, so without. It all comes from inside of us. It all comes from inside of us, and the love is what's real. And I had to finally say to myself, I can't believe what's happening on the 3D. I can't. Until he looks me in the eye and says, I don't want you in my life. I'm not in love with you. I don't love you. I have to believe it. I have to have faith. Because of the feelings that are there. The feelings that I'm feeling coming from him and for him. The moon card just fell out, and it's reminding me of secrets, that there's so much more beneath the surface that we don't know. This is the 5D. There's so much more beneath the surface that we're unaware of. And that's what I've been feeling all year. That's what I've been trusting all year and having faith in. Having faith in this connection. But it feels like we're strangers. Like, that's the thing that's breaking my heart right now. I gotta be honest with you guys. Like, I'm having a really rough night. That's partially why I want to do this reading for the Divine Feminines. I want to know what's going on. If it's collective, because I'm having faith again, but he feels like a stranger. He's my best friend. We've been through so much the past year and a half. We've been through so much together. We were by each other's side for a year and a half. You know, he knows everything about me. I see all of him. And yet it feels like we're strangers. And I don't know where we go from here. I keep hearing from Spirit, fresh start, fresh start. And what I'm having trouble with is balancing. I'm having trouble balancing hope and faith and belief. Because it's like I had been disappointed in the past. And when even the feelings are gone, when you're feeling detached and disconnected, how do you keep going forward so blindly? And I even hear Spirit now saying, that's what faith is, dear girl. That is what faith is. But it's hard. It is the hardest part of this journey. It really is. It really is. Because, you know, I watch tarot readings too, the ones that resonate, that still resonate with me. They are right on par with where I am with what I channel as well. And the messages that I get from Spirit, you know, I keep trusting in that, keep trusting the divine, keep trusting what's within myself. And it's like I want to have faith and I want to believe, but at the same time, you know, whenever somebody says, "Oh, he's going to come forward," I'm like, "No, you don't know my divine masculine. You don't know my divine masculine. Maybe I don't know him either. Maybe that is what the closing of this cycle has become." And I've been channeling that. You know, why am I not believing my own channelings? What is the block there? Because I've been channeling that they have evolved and that we're not even going to recognize them. And I think it's because, you know, I just saw him a month ago. Like, can he change that much? Can he evolve that much? And the answer is yes, because we have. We as Divine Feminines have evolved and changed that much in even a short span of time. And so so I just have to keep believing and keep having faith. And so when my egoic mind wants to say, no, he's not going to be part of the collective that comes forward. He doesn't want this. He doesn't want me. Because I'm looking at the physical evidence, and I see, even in our messages, how withdrawn they are. There is a difference in our messages from now to a month ago, and from a month ago to 6 months ago. The change in affection, and he keeps saying we're great, he keeps saying there's nothing wrong, but the difference in communication is stark. So do you believe the communication, or do you trust your intuition? Spirit is here. Spirit is here. They are guiding us through this journey. And man, is it difficult? Is it difficult? I can't tell you. I keep tissues near me all the time now because I can't tell you how many times I just burst into tears, just releasing more and more grief and disappointment and sadness and loss because I feel like it keeps cycling through. And then as soon as I release it, I come back to a place of faith and love and belief. But it's hard. And when they shut down completely in the 3D, that's what makes it even harder. Especially after you've spent a year and a half together. Especially after you've spent so much time together. And you believe in this connection so fully and you believe in them. And then they withdraw their love and you're like, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? What are your really feelings for me? Like, what is going on? Clarity, I think, is all we've ever asked for as Divine Feminines, right? Just that clarity. But this is our lesson, Spirit is saying now. This is our lesson to have faith. This is our lesson to really go within, that you cannot rely on the 3D, because as I channeled this morning, you cannot rely on the 3D because that is just the results. That is just the outcome. And the manifestations. What's real comes from inside. What's real stems from inside. And what you see in the 3D, that is just the result. And I hear some of the collective, they're saying, some of the collective might be saying, do you think I asked for the separation? Do you think I asked for silence, for ghosting? Do you think I asked for withdrawal of love? For harsh words? For them to betray me? For them to deceive me? For them to lie to me and hold secrets? For them to not be affectionate? However it's resonating with you guys, I'm getting karmic situations as well. And what I'm hearing from Spirit is, that's the healing. Nothing is without purpose in this world. Nothing. Especially on this ascension journey. That's the healing. And have compassion, they're saying. Have compassion because it's your healing and it's especially theirs. It's especially theirs because they are doing a tremendous amount of healing and a tremendous amount of purging. And when you are in your moments of grief, Divine Feminines, they're saying, they are in the midst of their healing as well. I'm going to do the Divine Masculine update later. I want to see what's going on, but I'm going to stick with the Divine Feminines here and see what's happening. We're building new foundations. We're building a new foundation. This is a new cycle, a new phase. And what they're saying is this can be a painful period because you're facing the unknown. Because they're not who you remember. Even from a few days ago, even from a few months ago, that is this ascension. That is this transcendence. That is what this enlightenment is doing for them. It is raising their vibrations, breaking down the masks and the illusions. Those masks are gone. The illusions are broken through. They've had their tower moment, they're saying. And now they're just trying to figure out how to come forward. They're trying to figure out how to communicate. Because they've had a rush of emotion, they're saying. And they're saying they're not equipped with that. They're saying they're not sure how to deal with that. How to ground that. Because of this patriarchal society. Patriarchal conditioning. We went into that with the channeled messages earlier too. So now they're open up to their emotions, to their intuition, to their guides, letting their intuition and their heart guide them. And it is uncomfortable because they are not used to that. Because this society, this paradigm that we were in, that we're rising out of, anchoring in this new paradigm of new love, unconditional love, pure love. They're not used to that either. And so this other paradigm that we are getting out of really buried that within them. And the remembering, the awakening can be very, very difficult. Because a lot of them haven't felt unconditional love before. They're saying, Spirit is saying, the masculines hadn't felt. This is, it's interesting. I'm channeling for the divine masculines, but this is really messages for you, divine feminines. They're saying the divine masculine hadn't experienced unconditional love before in this lifetime, possibly even in previous lifetimes. The divine masculine, they're saying the last time they experienced it was when they were one with Source, when they were one with the divine. That was the last time they experienced that pure divine energy, that pure divine love. And remember, when they were one with the divine, you were one too, because you're the Trinity. It's no longer this 3-point structure that they had channeled to me in the very beginning, being a Trinity, 3 points. Now, what they're channeling to me is it's more like a complete merging. No beginning, no end. It's a circle. You, Source, you're masculine. You're all one. And when you came together for your first meeting, or your second meeting, when you were triggered on this twin flame path of the ascension journey, when you, divine feminines, had your awakening, woke up to this, what this was, it scared the divine masculine because they hadn't felt that unconditional love before. They hadn't felt that pure divine love before, and that scared them because they had been abandoned before by love, betrayed by love, deceived by love. And so it scared them. But now they are awakening to it. They are seeing that your love is the divine's love. The divine's love is your love. And what I'm hearing is that they're also learning to trust Source again, just as you're learning to trust Source again and have faith again. Both of you looking through a lens of love. All right. I think we're ready now. I'm going to get just a couple quick shuffles. What we're going to do is I'm going to do head space, heart space, and physical reality. I might also do past, present, future. Okay. They're pointing me to an oracle deck for past, present, future. So we're going to do that. What just flipped over? Oh. Something's coming in with fast movement. Something's coming in with fast movement. Okay. Give me a second. What do they want me to use? Energy oracle. Okay. Past, present, and future energies for the divine feminine. Past, present, and future energies for the divine feminine. Then we'll get into the headspace, heart space, and physical reality, and then do maybe a card for guidance. We'll go deeper with the connection itself. I might do a union update. We'll see how I'm feeling. But we'll get deeper into the full divine partnership, where we look at the divine masculine, then we look at the divine feminine, how they're connecting to each other, how they're viewing each other, how they're feeling about each other, what they're healing, all that good stuff. We'll get into that later this week. I really want to take individual looks at divine masculine, divine feminine, go a little bit deeper into each of the collective, each of the groups. Just a reminder, as I'm shuffling, I am open to private readings again for April. We're starting with a clean slate. If you ordered, thank you so much. I am getting through the orders this week, so we'll start fresh. Really appreciate this community. Really appreciate you guys and ordering. You know, it's really an honor to read for you guys. I am running a spring sale. It'll be $10 off the full and half spreads. I'm not sure how long I'll be running that, but make sure you get your bookings in if you want to take advantage of that. What else? I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm also going to put a permanent link to my book in the description box below. I wavered on that. You know, I didn't want it to be like gratuitous or anything, but I've been told by a couple of people now that that book can really help people on this ascension journey, really understanding forgiveness and love. it's a novel. I hadn't intended that, but, you know, if you want to watch the announcement, it's a couple videos back, about the book. I go into how, you know, my divine counterpart was there with me when I was writing it, even though we weren't in contact, really. And, what's going on with my computer? There we go. And, his energy is really in it. In a lot of places, it's our story. It's what I had. It's about a girl. I'll just go into it really quickly. It's about a girl with a terminal illness who daydreams the life and love story with her best friend that she wishes she could have if she, you know, didn't have a terminal illness. And a lot of that book was channeled. That book, I wrote that book in 3 weeks. It took me 3 years to publish it, but I wrote that book in 3 weeks. And the energy of my divine counterpart was really there, and it's really beautiful. It's, you know, I love that book. I say that very humbly, knowing that I wasn't alone in writing it. You know, spirit team and my divine counterpart was there in energy. But it's, you know, if you're a reader and you feel called to it, go ahead and check that out. Okay, but no obligation. You know, there's never an obligation here. Just, you know, listen to your intuition, whatever moves you. Same with my personal readings. If I vibe with you and you want a personal reading, awesome. If I don't vibe with you and you're not interested, no problem. You know, I do these free readings because I want to be of service to the community, be of service to you guys. I want to give you guys the guidance that will help you, be of service to you. So if I am helping you, that's amazing. And if I'm not, then there are amazing readers here on YouTube that can help you, that will resonate with you, and that can help you. And if you need suggestions, if you're at a different part in your journey or you're not vibing with me and you want suggestions, shoot me an email, susanddawnspiritual@gmail.com, and I'll suggest some amazing readers as well. I'd be happy to do that as well. Okay. But divine feminines, please. Let's get recent, past, present energies, and near future energies. Recent, past. This is a separate message, and this is interesting because this came out, we were talking about chakras in the channeled messages. We were talking about the root chakra and the solar plexus chakra. Here we have the sacral chakra. So we're really grounding that masculine energy within us. Really coming into balance with all the chakras. Really coming into balance with both of our masculine and feminine energies. Not coming into balance, they're correcting me. We are in balance. So that's really beautiful energy. And that's why in that reading, the divine feminine was so empowered. It was a very strong, very beautiful, very empowered energy. Really coming into balance. They're giving me sexual energy here as well. Not just creativity, but sexual, like intimacy, sexual intimacy here. So there might be some of you who are feeling the passion from your divine counterparts as well. I'm actually going to put that back. Okay. There's an anticipatory energy that I think we've all been feeling, and I think that might be why some of this imbalance is coming to play. And when I say imbalance, I just mean like, you know, moving from grief to peace, grief to like joy, grief to love. It's more releasing, but it's more of like it's more of like you feel constantly at peace within yourself. You know that you're balanced within yourself. You know that you're good doing what you're doing on yourself, on your own, without your divine counterpart. You know that you're moving forward with your life. But the energy that we're feeling, the reason why there's like some feelings, some extra feelings of like sadness is because there's like an anticipatory energy. Like we know what's coming and we're still kind of grappling with some little bits of fear. Like we know it's coming, but maybe it's not going to look like I want it to look. Maybe I'm going to be disappointed again. Maybe he hasn't changed. And what they're saying is that you have to remove that. You have to remove that last bits of fear and just come to a place of faith. And when you are in a place of faith, that's when you're at a place of complete peace and complete love. So you might be doing a little bit of a balancing act, removing some of those last bits of fear, but that's just continuing to break down the final remnants of that 3D paradigm, breaking through that final 3D illusion and coming back to a place of, okay, no matter what I'm seeing on the physical, I know that this is happening. I am assured and have faith that not only is union coming, you know, physical union with my divine counterpart, whatever that looks like, higher levels of commitment, love, If that's apologies for you, if that's communication, wherever you are on your journeys, whatever that looks like for you, there's something coming. Not only that, but abundance and manifestation, a new era, they keep saying to me, a new era, a new cycle, a new phase for you. But you have to let go of the past. For you too, Divine Feminines, you have to let go of the past completely. I feel like there are some of you who are still kind of holding on, looking at the past actions of your divine counterpart. And you can't do that because they are not the past person. That's what evolution is. That's what enlightenment is. They are not the past. So even though there was a lot of love there, I know there was also a lot of hurt. And you cannot look at how they've disappointed you in the past, how they've let you down in the past, if they've withheld affection, if they've withheld themselves, held on to secrets, if they were poor communicators, if they betrayed you, if they lied to you, if they deceived you, if they cheated on you. Whatever the situation is, however that resonates with you and your story, you and your path, you cannot look to the past. If you want this brand new beginning, you have to have this brand new beginning. And I feel like for the most part, you guys are there. You guys are balancing those energies. I really feel like you're there. It's just, they're giving me like the last final remnants, and they're showing me like smoke fading away. So you know when you burn something, and the smoke curls up into the air and then evaporates, that's what's happening. That's what they're showing me. They're showing me that the smoke evaporating, that's what's happening. But, so you're not in the midst, in the thick of that smoke. You're in the stage where it's like evaporated. Faith. They just keep giving me the word faith. Keep coming back to that place of faith. Okay. I'm getting a lot of messages without even the cards, so let's get to the cards. Yeah. What did I say? The third chakra, which is the solar plexus chakra. So we've had all the chakras talked about today in between the two videos. Coming to a place of empowerment, coming back to a place of you are in your full power is what they're saying. You, Divine Feminines, are in your full power. In the recent past, you found your full power again. And if you're in separation, recent separation, that separation could have launched you into this because you had to go through a purge. They're giving me the full moon again. There was a lot of energy around that full moon. A lot of Divine Feminines, whether you were in separation, limited contact, even if you were together with your divine counterpart, there was a major purge that happened there, a major release that happened there. And they're showing me around a number of issues. It could be around loss. It could be around time. It could be around betrayal. It could be around deceit. It could be around old wounds, inner child wounds, family wounds, ancestral wounds coming up to the surface that you were releasing. So however that's resonating with you, there was a lot of healing that was being done. But that is what caused you to fully step into your power. You had been inching your way up there. They're correcting me. They're saying not even inching. They're saying taking great leaps and bounds to get into your power. But this was like the final push for you. What you experienced. Now this is not just on the full moon. It's around the full moon. So it could have been a few days before, a few days after. They're showing me the month of March. A lot of shifts happened in the month of March. So however that's resonating for you, this is you in the recent past having stepped into your full power. Let's get another card. What happened in the recent past for these divine counterparts? Angel of love. Yes. Coming back to a place of love. Coming back to a place of pure love, unconditional love, regardless of what you're seeing in the physical. Because you're feeling it. Because you're feeling that love within you. You see how here, it's interesting, so it's the solar plexus chakra here, but you see how the light kind of comes up over his heart chakra? This is what's been happening. That power has been helping you to rise up and open up your heart chakra. And as your heart chakra expanded, you stepped into a place of pure love again, despite what you were seeing, because that's faith. Loving, that's unconditional love. That is pure unconditional love, you guys. Loving another without any expectations, without any evidence that they love you back, except for what you feel, except for what you trust. Just loving another purely and accepting them as they are for who they are. in that moment. And that's what you've done in the recent past. You stepped into your Empress energy and nurturing energy, and you said, okay, I love this person. I love this divine masculine. I love my divine masculine. And this is where I'm going to stay. I'm going to open my heart and give them my heart, no matter what. Because that is unconditional love, and that is what I feel. And so what were you doing but blocking your heart by saying, you know, oh, he doesn't love me back, or there's no evidence that he loves me back, I'm going to block myself off? That doesn't serve you. That wasn't serving you. For yourself, you had to come back to a place of love. For your own empowerment, you had to come back to a place of love, because this is who you are. You are this angel of love. You are this angel of love, they're saying, for this world and for your divine masculine. And if they don't say it, this is how they see you. Your divine masculine sees you as this angel, as this love. They're giving me as the love of their life. I want to get just a card for the divine masculine. Oh my God. Okay. Give me one more. I'm doing a divine feminine energy read, but I just want to clarify that with the divine masculine message. Give me one more for the divine masculine, please. The divine masculine is speaking now. They're saying we close out that cycle. This is the world card. We closed out that cycle. And now we're ready to give you the world, because we're ready to start on this journey. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. We're ready to start on this journey together with you. No longer alone. We know, the masculine is saying, we know that you've held the light for us. We know that you've been the pioneer. We know that you have been leading the way. And now we're ready to step beside you. We are ready to balance this energy. This is giving me temperance energy, not the magician energy, although the masculine is saying we're manifesting this with you. We're bringing this into the 3D, they're saying. But this is giving me temperance energy. Having done the healing work, now tempering the energies, now bringing this more into balance, this relationship more into balance, this energy more into balance. They're saying you, divine feminines, have been stoking the flame for us. And now it is time. Now we are ready. We're ready to burn beside you. We are ready to ignite beside you. We want this relationship to spark. Because this is in the past. And now you are our world. Going forward, you are our world. You are our journey. And we're no longer confused. Now we see the light. They're giving me the image of laying down the baggage. They've let go of the baggage in this past cycle. And now they're ready to move forward into this relationship. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. Wow. Okay. Where's the divine feminine in the current energies? I'm going to take them both. Yeah, first. Oh my God. We're getting all the chakras. What are we talking about? This is just clarifying and validating what we're talking about. First chakra is the root chakra. Feeling balanced. Feeling safe. Feeling secure not only in this connection but in this world. You have to come back to a place of faith. They're saying Michael is guiding this. Michael and the other archangels are the divine team behind this, bringing you both together. So now, with the healing light of Archangel Raphael, continue to open up your heart, because that's where you meet your divine counterpart. You meet on the bridge of the heart chakra. You meet on the bridge. It's beautiful. They're actually showing me a bridge over water. And they're saying, the divine masculine is saying, meet me on the bridge. I will see you there. And I will tell you my love for you there. And it is so, you guys, I'm so sorry. I want to cry. I'm so sorry. It is so beautiful. The love that I'm feeling from your divine masculines right now is so beautiful. They want this. They want this. And they want you to step back into your heart chakra. They want you to feel safe. They want you to feel grounded here, because they are bringing this to you. They're saying, we are coming. We are here. Feel me in your heart. Until I can come to you in the physical, feel me in your heart, because I am coming in the physical. It is coming soon. It is very, they're showing me, did we have yeah, they're showing me this. And they're like, we are riding fast. We are riding forward, not only to you, not only in triumph, but to communicate our love to you. Meet me on the bridge. They keep showing me this bridge. Meet me on the bridge, they're saying. The bridge of the heart. And what they mean by that, if you haven't listened to past readings, I have been channeling for, since I've been doing this, that, you know, the divine feminine is anchored really in the higher chakras, the higher realms, the higher dimensions, bringing that 5D template down. The divine masculine is really grounded energy. Masculine energy is grounded energy. And what they do is they rise. And you guys meet at the bridge, the fourth chakra being the bridge between the lower level chakras and the higher level chakras, balancing all of them coming into balance, meeting the feminine and masculine energies in the heart chakra. And that's how you manifest, by pushing that love outwards from the heart. That's how you manifest. And that's what they're saying here. Have faith. You are safe in this connection. You're safe in this connection. So I'm going to go off on a little tangent here right now. I love Broadway, and it's musical season for high schools and stuff. And my friend and I just saw Hello Dolly, and I don't believe anything is a coincidence, because as I was watching, and I've been like obsessed with that show for a long time, and I watched the movie again, you know, the Barbra Streisand one, amazing. One of the main theme song, Hello Dolly, is, she goes, Dolly will never go away again. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I've been hearing, repeating over and over in my mind. The masculine saying, I'm not going away again. I'm not going away again. And the fact that that show was kind of brought into my vortex recently, brought into my physical awareness recently, not just by my friend and I going to see that show from a high school production of the show, but it had been in my vortex a while because, you know, I subscribe to like Playbill online and stuff like that. I watch them, I follow them on Facebook and stuff, you know, get all the Broadway news. And, you know, there's a lot about, you know, Hello Dolly, because they recently had a revival. It was my brother's first show that he did when he was in high school, and I saw as a high school musical way back when. It was, you know, one of my first musicals that I saw as a movie. So I've always, you know, had a fondness for that musical. The music in it, too. It's very, very campy. I'll warn you guys, it's very campy. But if you're a musical fan, then you'll enjoy it. But the music in it, you know, there's one song that says, I'm not going to sing it, but it says, it only takes a moment, basically to find love. It only takes a moment. You know, he held me for a moment, and that's all it took. And, but what I kept hearing for the past few weeks, was, I'll never go away again. I'm not going away again. That in and out, that hot and cold energy, that's gone. That's a thing of the past. And I know that divine feminines have a lot of fear of that. That's part of why they are afraid of being disappointed again. Because they're like, if the divine masculine comes back in, are they just going to leave again? Are we just going to go back into separation? Are they just going to ghost me again? Are they just going to withdraw their affection again? And they're saying, no, that's healed. They're saying, have faith in that, trust in that, feel secure in this connection, feel secure in this union, feel secure in the love from your divine masculine. Open up your heart, keep that heart chakra open. Because they're not going away again. Dolly will never go away again. Your divine masculine will never go away again. Let's get a message from the divine masculine. Door to personal healing and happiness. This is the doorway, you guys. They're not going away again because they've done their healing. And now they're ready to step forward into this utopia. And that utopia includes you in their life. That love. That love. They are ready for that love. They are ready for that. They're showing me the rainbow. They're just ready for that light to shine down on their life. They want a new life just as much as you do. They want this new connection. Near future energies for the divine feminine, please. Near future energies for the divine feminine. We might go off book with this one, you guys. Just warning you. That's how I do things. I listen to spirit and get the messages out that need to get out. And I have a feeling we're not going to do... I have a feeling we're going to go into some other questions. I have some other questions to be asked. Other messages to come forth. So, near future energies for the divine... Yeah, those two. Feminine. Getting all the chakras Getting all the chakras here. Door to value. I'm getting this as divine masculine energies for you, though, that they're finally seeing your value just as you're seeing your value. This, they're also giving me the energy of abundance coming in. So there might be more stability and security. See the red, the root chakra here? There might be more financial security for you as well. Opportunities I'm getting, abundance, manifesting abundance, financial security. But more than that, it's value. It's an energy of value, that you're seeing your value, divine feminines, and your masculine is seeing your value. And you're both going to communicate that. You're both going to communicate that to each other. How do you feel towards each other with this fifth chakra, the throat chakra? What they're actually saying is you can do some more work opening up the throat chakra, which will help your divine counterpart open up their throat chakra, communicate as well, because a lot of them have trouble with communication because of closed throat chakras, because they've never been able to express themselves, especially with regards to affection, especially with regards to emotion. That's part of that patriarchal conditioning that we talked about. They haven't been able to express affectionately because in the past, this could be past lives, this could be their own past life, as in this current life, especially I'm getting healing family issues, that had been squelched, it had been buried down. So sodalite, lapis lazuli, that can really help both of you. If you know, you're one soul, so if it helps one, it helps the other. So you can do some crystal work with that. That's what they were telling me. Let's get one more. Okay, you were ready to come out. Angel of balance, yes. There will be balance in this connection, and what they're actually telling me is that the divine is making sure of it. This is union. This is, they're giving me temperance energy, actually. This, which can be a union card for some readers. Balancing the energies, coming into harmony. That's the energy that they're giving me here. This is the divine making sure that both of you come into balance. And it's not going to be the hot and cold anymore. It's not going to be the push and pull. This is stability, consistency, stable balance. It is harmony. It is, they're giving me the word union. It is union. Beautiful. And look, at the bottom of the deck, door to romance. This is a new level in your life, a new level of commitment. Okay, so there was a message coming in with regards to soulmates. There might be some of you divine feminines who have chosen soulmates versus your divine masculines. And that is a choice. That's your free will. No matter what, it is a connection that you're feeling. No matter what, it's where you are in alignment with yourself. And as you're in alignment with yourself, you come into alignment with the counterpart for yourself. So if it's soulmate, you'll be experiencing this as well. But that's for a very, very select group of you. A very select group of you. And they're giving me like less than 5%. A very small group of you. For the majority of you, this is your true divine counterpart. This is your divine this is your other half, your divine counterpart. You can call it twin flame, you can call it soulmate. Those are all just the labels. It is the connection. It's the connection that you feel, whatever it is. So when we're saying soulmate versus divine counterpart versus true divine counterpart, what I mean by that is soulmate, we use the labels to kind of differentiate the connection. A soulmate is more along the lines of, the energy that they're giving me is, it's almost like complete compatibility. Complete compatibility is what they're giving me. Whereas with divine counterparts, you help to heal each other and grow together. And that's not to say you grow with, especially higher level, high vibrational soulmates, you grow with them as well, but it's a different connection. It's a different energy than divine counterparts. I might do a video on that separately and get some channeled messages from that. But if it's resonating with you, if you're in a soulmate connection, it'll resonate with you, and you'll understand the difference. You'll feel the difference. If it's not resonating with you, just disregard it. You know, it's not meant for you then. I'll go into that in another video sometime. But it's a different energy, and you guys know it. You guys feel it. It's a different energy. I don't quite know how to explain it, and I'm not going to go into it today. But again, if it resonates with you, it means it's meant for you, and you understand the energies, you feel the energies, you feel the difference. You know what I'm talking about. If it's not resonating with you, just disregard it. No problem. Okay. What do I want to do? I thought I had some questions, but I don't anymore. We're going to put that there because that's really lovely, isn't it? Let's get into Headspace. I thought I had other questions. They were pulling me to other decks, but that kind of faded. So I'm wondering if we already covered everything that they wanted to cover here. And if not, we'll get back to it. They'll guide me back to it. So let's get into Headspace, Heart Space. Where are we on time? Yeah. What can I say? I don't do short readings, guys. Sorry. I like to make sure all the messages come out. We could probably just leave it here, but I'm feeling that there's something else, so we're going to get into it. Okay. Let's, Divine Feminine, please. Where's the Divine Feminine in her headspace currently? Two of Cups, you guys. This is your soulmate, twin flame, divine counterpart. Just the label. We just talked about that. Just the label. It's the energy. It's the connection. It's the love. It's the love. This is your person. And now you feel it. You're ready to offer your cup of love. And what I'm getting is that you're feeling the masculine ready to offer their cup of love to you. You feel it. You feel it. It's here. It's manifested. And you're just not seeing it yet, but it's coming. It's coming. You know it's here, and you know it's being divinely guided. Anything else for Headspace? Yeah. This is healing energy. The star. This is your wish fulfilled. It's coming. It's here, they're saying. Because you've healed, now you're healing together. Now you're at a point where you can come into harmony because you're not going to be triggering each other. You're not going to be, you might be challenging each other, but you're not going to be hurting each other. It's not going to be that intensity. Now this is healing energy. Now this is growth together. Now this is healing together. Now this is balance and harmony. And what happens with your balance and harmony and manifestations? The star that you wished upon. Look at that one star that you wished upon. Look at that. It's coming. It's here. That one star that you wished upon for this connection. For them to offer their love just as you're offering your love. To come into complete balance together. Give and take. Equal give and take. No more hot and cold. No more push and pull. No more you nurturing and them withholding their affections. No more of the bullshit. That's your wish. And it's coming true. And you feel it in your headspace. You know it. You know it. What's going on in the heart? No, I'm not feeling that one. What's going on in the heart space for the Divine Feminines? Yeah. This is what we were talking about in the beginning, where it's a little bit of confusion because it's like you're still balancing out some energies. You're like, I want to believe, I want to have faith, but he's hurt me before. I've been disappointed before. He's withdrawn before. It's almost an energy, and I'm going to share my experience because it's giving me this kind of energy where it might be the same for you guys as well. You know, maybe alter the storyline to fit, you know, however it's resonating for you. But I'm going to share my storyline. It's almost like I'm always willing to open up my heart and give my all, especially affectionately, especially like with regards to emotional and physical intimacy for my divine counterpart because he's my person. And so I'm always, you know, wanting that, wanting to open up my heart fully and just love him unabashedly. But I would feel him withdraw, and I would feel him pull back, and so it would cause me to pull back. And so we were in this constant push and pull, push and pull, push and pull, because we were reacting to each other's energies. And so what I'm getting here is that that's part of the confusion, is that you're learning to balance out your own energies, to release and transmute any energy that isn't yours. And so if you're feeling him pull back, you're like, fuck that. I'm still going to love him. I'm still going to be this angel of love and have faith and love him unconditionally, and he can go fuck himself. I'm really sorry for swearing. That's just sometimes what I do. But that's the energy that I'm getting, is that he can go, you know, F himself. I'm still going to love him. That's the energy that I'm getting. And so there's kind of like a period of confusion because you're like, I'm not seeing it on the 3D. So, you know, maybe he doesn't love me, but I'm still going to love him. Oh. I'm going to take, oh my gosh, that's so many cards. I'm going to take these two. Yeah. You want these wishes fulfilled. You want justice. You want this grounded relationship. And you feel it coming. And you're like, okay, well, I'm just going to, you know, love completely. Get drunk on love. Get drunk on my own love, self-love, and my love for him. And when he's ready to come in and create balance, when he's ready to ground this energy in this relationship, when he's ready to come forward with communication, with some truth and clarity for this connection, I'll be here. But that's where you guys are a little bit. You're in this energy of empowerment, but also some confusion and kind of teetering between the two. But they're saying that's okay because that's the smoke evaporating. You know, that's what you're clearing out. It's that last bits of, you know, stuff that you're clearing out, that last bit of negative energy that you're clearing out so that you can come back to a place of love, so that you can be this angel of love, so that you can be this angel of balance, come back into a place of balance. They're saying, don't stop daydreaming. Don't stop imagining. Let go of the expectations. Let go of the outcomes. Because that's what's causing the confusion. But don't stop wishing. And not wishing from a place of, I need this. Not wishing from a place of, oh my gosh, like, this is how I want it to come true. Wishing from a place of like manifestation, wishing from a place of, this is my heart's desire, and I know it's going to come. I know it's going to be manifest. This Queen of Pentacles is very sure of herself, very grounded to the earth, very grounded in this energy, very confident. It's not Queen of Wands energy, which is confident with like passion and like fiery energy. This is very calming and nurturing energy. It's just the word grounded. Very stable, very secure. And that's where you guys are. You really are in that place. There might be some mild confusion, but that's just because, you know, you're getting caught up. Feel confident. Have faith that these wishes are being fulfilled and that justice is coming. Justice is here. This is current energy. Justice is here. Let's see if there's anything for the near future. What do we have for the near future? I'm not taking all these cards. I'm not taking all this. Okay. Near future energies, please. Near future energies for the Divine Feminine. Near future energy for the Divine Feminine. Near future energy for the Divine Feminine. Oop. Nope. Nope. Not doing it, Spirit. I'm not taking all those cards. You can channel what you need to, but I'm not taking all the cards. Near future energy, you're the Empress. You already are the Empress, but this is you standing fully on your throne. In your strength. And a new beginning of love. A new beginning of love. And you've worked hard for this. You have worked hard for this, Divine Feminines. Look at all the work that you've put in. And now it's just that one final pentacle. And you're doing it. You're healing it. It's that smoke energy. You're doing it. You are releasing what you need to release to come back to that place of faith and just pure unconditional love, to be this angel of love that you are. And that your Divine Masculine knows that you are. And this new beginning is coming. This new beginning is already here. This cup of love is overflowing. And remember how I was saying how you're just overflowing with love? This is reciprocated. This is reciprocated. Yeah, underneath we have the Six of Pentacles. This is balance. This is pure balance. Coming into a place of balance. Let me see if the divine masculine has anything to say about this. I'm getting, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Oh my God. Oh my God, guys. Okay. Standing tall. This is the Page of Swords, but the energy that I'm getting here is just very confident and standing firm and, you know, triumphant. The energy that I'm getting is like, do you see how he's standing here, just confident and ready with this sword of truth, this clarity, ready to come forward and charge forward? It's not like a knight energy, but this is just like a stable confidence, a triumph, a security, knowing who I am now. You see how his head, his chin is raised? This is confident as far as self-worth and self-esteem. This is where they are, the divine masculine. This is where the divine masculine is. And what they're saying to you, divine feminines, I asked for a message from them. What they're saying to you is, I'm sorry. They're saying, I'm sorry. Because I was looking at the past and I didn't see the love that was being offered to me. And I'm sorry for how I have held myself and how I have portrayed this connection. Because what I portrayed on the outside wasn't what I was feeling on the inside. That was my own self-deception. I was just lying to myself as I was escaping these karmic situations, these third-party situations that could be masks or illusions or habits or patterns, addictions, affairs. It could be relationships with people. It could be family. Whatever it was they were holding on to so tightly, this is almost like they're escaping that now. This is almost like saying, I've carried my burdens. This is like 9 of Wands energies. Like, I've carried my burdens for too long. I'm not going to be the wounded warrior anymore. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to turn my head and look at that cup that's being offered because I know that you're my angel of love. I know that you're my angel. And I know that we can come into balance because I want this. They're saying, I want this. I want this stability and the security. I want this in the physical world. I want this relationship. I want this. This could be partnership. This could be marriage. This is opportunity. This is consistency. This is relationship, harmony, marriage, commitment. This is lifelong partnership. This isn't in and out. This is, I want you by my side, and I want this fresh beginning, and I am ready to take this leap of faith. So have faith in me, divine feminine. Have faith in me, because I'm ready to take this leap of faith, to stand beside you. I want to be the emperor to your empress, because I have worked hard too, and I want this new beginning just as much as you, and I have the strength now. I have the courage now to come forward for this new beginning in love. Oh my God, you guys. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to pull final cards from the Romance Angels deck. I wasn't expecting to do this full of a reading for the Divine Feminines, but I am being pulled to. This is kind of like Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine in here, and it's so beautiful. Let's see what this connection is, how you're feeling about each other. How's the masculine feeling for the feminine? How's the feminine feeling for the masculine? What do you guys want to say? They're talking to each other. Like, I'm channeling messages. The divine masculine is here, as well as the divine feminine. You guys are talking to each other, your higher selves. So what do you want to say to each other? Divine feminine, what do you want to say to the divine masculine? What do you want to say? I don't even know what I'm saying, you guys. Like, this is me channeling. You know, I kind of go blank and just let the words flow through me. Let spirit move through me. I'm conscious, of course, but I'm not fully cognizant of everything that I'm saying until I watch it back. So when I'm speaking, this is the divine moving through me. This is, that's what channeling is. So what does the masculine want to say to the feminine? What does the feminine want to say to the masculine? Feminines, what do you want to say to your divine masculine? What do you want to let your divine masculine know? This is your higher self speaking. What do you... Oh, okay. We got stay optimistic about your love life and honeymoon. They're saying divine masculines. The divine feminine is saying, to the Divine Masculine, I'm ready for this. I'm ready for these stable waters. I'm ready for this bliss. I'm ready for holiday time. You might even be going away. Some of you might be taking a getaway, like a little vacation or something, just to get away and spend some time together, is what I'm getting. Spend some alone time together. This holiday time together. To come back to a knowing of each other. To come back to a place of intimacy. And that doesn't have to be sexual intimacy, although for a lot of you, because there is passion here, there's romance here, it could be, but at least a place of emotional intimacy. A place of getting to know each other again. Calmer waters, moving towards a stable foundation. Spending time together. And the Divine Feminine wants the Divine Masculine to know that they're having faith in this and they're staying optimistic. And that's why, well, that's interesting. I've never noticed that she's actually offering flowers to this statue. And I'm wondering, who's this statue? I'm getting Mars. I'm getting Mars energy for some reason. It's a cherub here. I'm not sure who that is. I don't know if you guys, want to sound off in the comments below with what your interpretation is, what your intuition is telling you. I'm getting Mars energy here. Like Cupid, like Eros. It's saying positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And they're saying, Divine Masculines, I'm holding space for you. I'm holding faith for this. I'm staying optimistic. This is me offering my love to you. This is me. You see how she's holding up her arms and her, they're showing me how her chest is bare, like her heart chakra is bare and open. They're saying, my heart is open to you. I have faith that this will come. I have faith that this communication will come, that this commitment will come, that this love will come. I'm offering myself to you. I'm opening my heart to you with the faith that this new era, that this new phase of our relationship, of our journey is coming. It's beautiful. Divine Masculines, what do you want to say to your Divine Feminine? I'm getting that card a lot lately. I'm not sure why. Give me a second. I want to get a clarifier. Yeah. What they're saying, I'm going to take that one too. What they're saying is, I've been through this ascension journey. I've been through this awakening process. So we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. This is a spiritual path. That's what they're pointing me to. That you see how it's like illuminated here, and there's a crown here. This is actually representative of the Divine Masculine right now, even though it's a female. It's representative of the Divine Masculine rising and ascending into their Emperor energy, their Divine Masculine energy, that they have gone through this illumination, this enlightenment, this awakening process, and now they are opening up to new love with their Divine Feminine. This is a fresh start. This is this Fool energy, this new cup of love. They are ready to be fully open to this love from the Divine Feminine and for the Divine Feminine. And you see how they're offering her, I think we got this in the union energies before. You see how they're offering their rose? Like, number one, somebody might be getting flowers. Number two, this is an offering of their own heart. An offering of their own heart to the Divine Feminine. So we have new love, a new person that stirs your romantic feelings. This is a new love for this partnership. This is a new love, a new level of this relationship. Because they have evolved, because they have seen the light. They've seen their divine light. They've seen their divine counterpart, the light and love, this angel of love. And it has stirred something fresh inside of them. It has stirred open their heart too. And they're saying, you have been worth waiting for. You, Divine Feminine, have been worth waiting for. Hold on for me. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Hold on for me because I'm coming. And the angels are guiding this. And they know it now. They know the divine is guiding this. They know that they have a spirit team behind them now. Whereas before, I'm getting the feeling they were a little bit lost, but they know that you're guiding this. They're fully aware of you, Divine Feminines. The energy that I'm getting is they are fully aware of you. They're fully aware of your love. They're fully aware that you're waiting for them. And they're saying, I promise you, this new beginning will be worth waiting for. I promise you. Beautiful. This was a beautiful, beautiful reading, you guys. I'm going to end here. We're going to be back. If not tonight, I'll be back tomorrow with a Divine Masculine spread. This was kind of like off the cuff. I'm not sure if it's going to be like this. We'll see what happens. The readings lately have just been, I've just been winging it. So we'll see what happens. This was really beautiful. Really have faith, because this is coming. This is coming, and you have to come from a place of faith. Beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Sending you guys so much love and so much light, and we'll see you soon.